What's up, guys? We have a lot to talk about today because David Dobrik has finally come out and addressed the ongoing situation with ex-Vlog Squad member Seth. It's a mess, so let's get into it.
Exposed. Exposed. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
So David Dobrik and Jason Nash have been in the middle of a lot of backlash recently. Former member of the Vlog Squad, Seth, went on the H3 podcast and talked about his experience with David and Jason and opened up about a few horrible pranks that they played on him. David wanted Seth to be a part of a bit for his vlog where he makes out with Corinna while she's wearing an old man mask. Little did Seth know, David switched Corinna for Jason Nash, and that's who he was making out with. Seth is now speaking out about how this so-called prank has affected him. He told BuzzFeed, "I honestly didn't realize how much the situation affected me until the beginning of last year when COVID happened. I remember sitting in my room in Atlanta and I was thinking to myself, that video was wrong. I just felt like that shouldn't have happened to me." Audio has resurfaced of David Dobrik and Jason Nash recounting this prank, and apparently they're trying to have it wiped from the internet, but Ethan reposted it and it's disturbing.
His friends are probably going to chew him out for that for the next like 3-5 years of his life.
Well, as Seth tells it, the home is not so accepted in where he comes from.
Seth's from Compton. It's literally the perfect setup. Like a guy from Compton, and I made him make out with another older man.
It's good for Seth.
Seconds.
It gets him some airtime.
As if this happening once wasn't bad enough, David did this prank on Seth a second time. The second time, he made it seem like he was being hired to do a real commercial where he had to make out with a girl wearing a gorilla mask. Little did he know, the person in the mask was actually once again Jason Nash. David has literally wiped the vlog from every platform, but there's still some remnants of it left on the internet. David's description of this video was, "We got Seth to kiss Jason. Again, LOL." I was even able to find a few comments left on the original video, and even back in 2018, people still thought it was messed up. David is probably the worst friend ever. David is pure evil. How is he okay about him making out with a gorilla in the commercial? Since Seth has left the Vlog Squad, he doesn't have the largest platform, so Ethan and Ela have been letting Seth use their platform to speak out about what happened to him.
And I'm sorry, it is a little bit hard to kind of like talk about this because like this situation, I know a lot of people, because also I'm a man coming out about something that's like a type of situation. After he took off the mask, I was you know, it was a split decision. I was like, it's one or two things, like either do your natural instincts and be the angry black guy in the room and start yelling at everyone and get physical or whatever that might entail, or I can kind of just, you know, go along with it, and, you know, maybe I'll have some new friends that, you know, will support me in my ventures moving forward, and I made the decision to just kind of go along with it.
Hearing Seth speak out about his experience has really opened up people's eyes to how horrible some of David's pranks and jokes were. And since Seth didn't give him consent to kiss Jason, they feel like it was SA. Anyways, David Dobrik hardly ever speaks out about allegations or drama, but this time he did. Kind of. Scotty uploaded a video yesterday titled "Hi," and in this video he tries to defend Jason and David. Scotty says he's sick and tired of seeing his friend's name get dragged through the mud. He calls everything false allegations and lies and claims nothing is true. Scotty says David and Jason are both great people and they don't have a mean bone in their body. He says you can't call a story sharing your truth if you're sharing a lie. Right off the bat, to me, this is kind of messed up. You can share your truth or your side of the story without invalidating a victim's feelings. Anyways, Scotty is trying to say that David actually asked Seth for consent to film a second kissing prank on him and used this video as proof.
And then after the prank was finished, David asked him, too long after that, I had an idea to pull the prank on him again, so I thought it would be fun to blatantly ask him for consent. Do I have permission to try to prank you again and get you to make out with Jason?
I'm very confused by that, because how the hell could you be so confident to tell me that I have to consent to something that I'm not gonna know that I'm gonna do?
He then shows footage of Seth after the prank happened, telling David that he's the best for pulling the prank off, and even admitted that David told him this was gonna happen again.
He was like, there's no way you're gonna get it on me again. There's no way you're gonna get me again. So go ahead, go for it.
You're the best. You're the best, David. This told me that this was gonna happen again. And I can always respect the man that keeps his word.
You can tell by his reaction at the end of the video that he was pranked, it was all in good fun, and he gave permission beforehand. He gave David props on getting him with that prank a second time.
Scotty then goes on to show text messages from Seth to David, where Seth gives him permission to do the prank for a third time. David sent Scotty a video of these text messages and voice notes for Scotty to put in his video.
Guys, this is a text from Seth from about 2 years ago. He goes, yo bro, I was thinking about it. I'm down for another kissing sketch. I said, haha, what do you mean? He goes, lol, I don't really care as long as you clout me up. I'm not gay, just don't care. And then he sends me this.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's not really a big deal. I mean, it's the same. Just, I don't know, more open-minded.
I don't know if Seth completely forgot about that or if he just hoped that David would never find it, the way that he hoped that David had a new computer and didn't have the extra 4 hours of footage that surrounded the 4-minute and 20 vlog that included the bit of him consenting to the prank.
That one line of "I don't care as long as you clout me up" really stuck out to people when the video was first posted. I saw the video within the first 5 minutes of it being up, and the comments were all really supportive of David, and people said this new information changed things for them. On the other side of that argument though, some people are like, none of this matters because the first time it happened to him, he didn't consent to it. I saw a lot of people saying that just because he brushed it off in front of his friends and acted okay with it doesn't take away from the fact that he feels like he was SA by Jason now. People can go along with things in the moment for a bunch of different reasons, for example, social pressures. But once you remove yourself from that situation, you start to think about how wrong what happened to you was. It seems like that's what happened with Seth. He said after he sat back and thought about it, he realized what happened to him wasn't okay. Scotty goes on to say that Seth even posted revenge of their friend Aaron on Twitter and asked him if he got consent to post that of her.
And in retaliation for this, years later, you post our friend's on the internet? It's illegal. It's fucked up. You suck.
If you guys don't know, apparently Seth retweeted a video of Aaron from the Vlog Squad saying a slur, and in the video, she was fully naked. That video was not supposed to be on the internet, and Erin has since spoken out about it and how much it affected her. She's also apologized for the slur that she said in the video. Seth actually reached out to a drama channel that I happen to be close friends with, Spillsesh. Apparently Seth threatened to sue Spillsesh if she talked about him retweeting that video.
Scott also made it a point to talk about something that Seth literally told me he would sue me about if he were to see me talk about it. I will read a line from the DM directly just because I don't want to get sued and so you guys can know what he said. He said, "That reshared video on my page of Aaron is not considered revenge. Nudity was not shown in the video and the video was already made public by Trisha and other online platforms. My intention was to educate, not humiliate." And he said that he would sue for damages to his brand because he did not do this.
A lot of people in the comments feel like Scotty was only bringing up the thing to do with Aaron to try and somehow justify what David and Jason did to Seth. Someone mentioned that while we're on the topic of revenge, the vlog of Trisha in the hotel room with Jason and David hiding in the shower could easily be classified as just as morally wrong, so maybe he should check his friend's actions before checking Seth's. Anyways, this video from Scotty was a mess, and people are really upset about it, claiming it's full-on victim blaming. Some of the most horrific people in history were nice guys, just saying. Pre-consent is not a thing. This just feels so wrong, disgusting, and victim blaming. People feel like it was pretty cowardly of David to make his friends do his dirty work for him. Scotty wasn't involved in this situation at all, and yet David sent him videos to try and clear his name? Why doesn't he just do it himself? Trisha Paytas ended up posting not one, but 2 videos talking about the video that Scotty posted. Trisha says David should have the energy to address things himself on his platform, since he's the one that caused the damages. She feels like David made Scott do this because he's probably the least problematic one in the vlog squad and knew it would be more well perceived.
No, when Seth is wanting, he wants to make a career. He knows David can be the ticket. He's going along with stuff. But guess what? As soon as someone says they're uncomfortable, no matter what it is, you acknowledge that and you would take accountability. And what's the worst and the most sickening thing is David's not only not taking accountability, he's perpetuating more that, like, let's blame Seth. Like, Seth said it was okay, rather than saying, like, what I did was up, I'm sorry, telling his audience.
Ethan also spoke out about the video, writing, I have a lot to say about this Scotty video. Right now, I just want to say that it's sad that David sent his most like friend out to victim shame and threaten Seth. Disposable isn't just the name of his new app, it's also how he feels about his friends. Even the Catch Me Outside girl from Dr. Phil came forward and said she also has her own story about David and Jason and claims they even owe her money. Right now, Scotty's video has over 20,000 dislikes and the response to it is just horrible. I really feel like David thought putting Scotty up to posting this video would somehow change people's minds because he's normally the most level-headed and mature one in their group, but people are seeing right through that. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about everything down below. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button because it really does help my channel, and I'll see you next time.